I have so much to say today. Bot is botting. So happy we're walking. At the end of this clip, I'm gonna insert the small vlog footage I did yesterday's walk. Very proud of that moment too. I also walked home like in the rain in my hoodie and my rain boots, and it felt so good. Okay, so much to tell you guys. First of all, I bronze 4.0 LP'd both of my 2 out of 3 of my rank accounts. Cute doll hashtag 666 and your master hashtag 666. So basically what happened was I was carrying pretty hard. I went up to bronze 3 for both of those accounts, and I was doing like really amazingly. I just kept playing and playing and playing, and now this always happens. I'm aware of it. I do think League is a scam. So the way that my MMR direction now is, it's gonna take me all the way back to Iron 4 again, and then make me go all the way back up to wherever I want to go. So I'm not really down for the ride. So I have 5 accounts, so I'm gonna level Toxica hashtag devil today. She's level 11, so I'm gonna level it up to 30 rank with that one. The other 2 accounts, cute doll hashtag 666 and your master hashtag 666, I'm letting them rest for the rest of the season. I'm not gonna play on them anymore. I'm gonna let the bronze 4 lock in for the split, because last year in season 13 or season 14, I went to bronze 2 on all 3 of my accounts. Cute doll hashtag 666, your master hashtag 666, and cute doll hashtag NA1. And I wanted to push to get higher elo. I started losing on my games, but I kept playing anyway, and I demoted all 3 of those accounts to Iron, and then I went back to Lost Ark. So then I got locked in with a Iron elo on my page forever for those accounts. I'm just not gonna let that happen this year. Fine, those accounts are bronze, I'm bronze, fine, I'm bronze, okay, whatever. Now I'm just gonna do a new account. And then after I finish Toxica and I see like if I get stuck at bronze 4.0 LP again, I'm just gonna leave it alone again, and then I'm gonna level up run or you done hashtag 666. And then I have a duo account, cute doll hashtag NA1. So I'm gonna play duos on that whenever my favorite people want to duo with me. For that one, I really only want to have one duo on that one. So I'm not just gonna play with everyone. So yeah, I have so much to say. So today we're gonna do something new. At the end of this vlog, you guys will see my first discovery of cocoa bread. Well, when I first saw the name cocoa bread on the menu, I was already intrigued, like, what is that? I thought it meant like a chocolate bread. But what it means is coconut milk is in the bread, and that's why it's named cocoa bread. It has like this really buttery sweet taste. And then on top of that, somebody else ordered it yesterday in the line in front of me. He was like, "You have any cocoa bread left?" I was like, "Oh shit, well, I gotta get on this." So I'm there on the line looking up on ChatGPT, letting people go in front of me so that I can finish looking it up. What is cocoa bread? A fly. What is cocoa bread? And finding out it's just like sweet bread. So as I was eating it, I noticed there's a pocket inside of the bread, like a very obvious pocket. I'm like, oh, this obviously like you fill it up with butter or jam or meats or something. So I'm looking that up again on ChatGPT in the night, still intrigued by cocoa bread, and I'm like, they're telling me, ChatGPT's telling me, you're supposed to put the beef patty in the cocoa bread. And okay, so it's like a Jamaican staple. You're making me crazy. I'm like obsessed right now. I'm so excited to try, because I tried them individually and I love both, obviously. So I can't wait to do it. And then I really couldn't help but wonder. So I asked ChatGPT again. I'm like, but why? Why are you putting a beef patty in a bread? Do people really do this? They're like, yes, they do it for school, for lunches. It's very satisfying, savory, and sweet. And people really do this in Jamaica. So I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you put a beef patty in a bread? And ChatGPT answered beautifully, is because, you know, like when you eat a beef patty, how it's all flaky and all the crust going everywhere? Well, the bread kind of prevents that. And so then every single bite you get sweet bread, savory beef patty, flaky crust. I honestly can't wait to try it. I'm gonna be eating it every day because I ate both parts yesterday and I'm fine. I can eat it even though it has all the stuff I can't eat, like gluten and dairy in it and stuff. It's freshly fucking baked, bro. We're gonna eat it today. I'm so excited. It's probably the best invention of mankind besides the pine tart and the black eye cake. Oh my god. So yeah, no crash out. Wow, maybe I'm lying. No crash outs yet. Pretty happy about it. I walked every single day. I ate every single day. I streamed every single day. And I'm really proud of myself for doing that. Because I know I make it look so easy, but I told you guys, the more you walk the next day, you get tired and you have to push through the tiredness and keep your routine up. I also lost a massive amount of weight, and I even had a dream that I was so skinny wearing one of my favorite pink outfits. I think that's why I keep wearing pink. And I just remember myself in that dream, and then now I know it's like real for me. You know, I always try to remember, like, what did I do in 2022 winter and 2023 to get like so skinny? And it finally is all clicking again. It's the whole lifestyle, and it's the whole lifespan. It's the whole cycle of life. So it's not just like one thing. It's not just like one secret. It's everything. And finally doing it again better than ever. Super excited about this, and pretty happy. And vlogging makes the walk even more intensive because of the talking and holding the camera, but the talking mostly. So overall, I'm loving this new routine. I'm so happy the weather is good too, so I can walk. Like lots of shade, lots of breeze for the so I could really enjoy the heat. It's very hot today, very humid and hot. But yeah, feels like a 4th of July week. So what are you guys doing for the 4th of July? Let me know in the comments below. When I was on that date for my birthday, he took me out for my birthday. He paid for everything, but when I was vlogging in the mall, okay, let me tell you guys the whole story. Okay, I almost got banned from the mall, but I didn't know. So they made a new rule. Basically, you can't do like TikToks in the mall. So like you guys know, for Wicked, I did TikToks. For Valentine's Day, I did TikToks at the mall, and I posted them. And there was no security there or whatever. But so my friend, he filmed me dancing 3 TikToks. While we're doing the 4th TikTok, security guard comes up to us, and she's wearing one of those yellow net vests, neon yellow net vests, and she says in a low voice, she says, "Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that." Like 3 times. And then so he just like puts the phone down, and we just start walking, and we just walk away from there. And we go to start eating, and I tell him like, "Oh my gosh, she's such a hater. She's so unprofessional." She was like, I said, she should say, "There's no recording allowed in the mall." And I said, which is not true. She should say that, not just say, stop doing that, whatever. And my friend's just being nice, so he's not really saying anything about it much. And so then I'm like, there should be a sign. There should be a sign somewhere that says like no recording, whatever. After we finish eating, we walk through all the stores in the mall, and we see this. So my friend, he starts eavesdropping on other people's conversations while we're walking in the mall to listen to like what's happening. And he told me that what happened was we saw like these kids getting in trouble by a different guy dressed in the same neon vest, uniform, security for the mall. And the guy says, I remember he said, I heard him say like, I kicked you out yesterday, to this like little guy, this kid, like this high school kid. And he's with a whole bunch of friends, whatever. And I was like, oh my God, like I wonder what's happening. And then, so my friend told me, he's like, yeah, I was listening to what they're saying, and they said how they banned those guys from the mall for recording. And I said, because I'm defensive because I'm a vlogger, and like I'm defensive because I'm like, you know, it's like, is my friend telling the truth, whatever. And like, and I continue to record anyway. And then I was like, oh, maybe they were like doing pranks or something, you know. And let me order. We're here, guys. Isn't it nice in here? Guys, let me show you what it looks like. I'm so excited. So she actually put it in there for me. So happy about that. This is the first time eating cocoa beef patty, spicy. I'm so excited. So happy about this. I can't wait to do this. I'm so excited. I get some pictures. Just giving you the view you deserve. Oh my God, this looks so delicious. I'm so excited. I finally got the memo. Thanks, ChatGPT. Yeah, I did not believe him at all. So I just was like, there would be a sign or something, whatever. I was kind of in disbelief because I kind of didn't see part of it where the guy did say like, I kicked you out yesterday. The security guard said that to the little kid, and I was like, whoa. They're over here remembering people and shit. I'm like, what's going on? If we live in a reality where, I mean, you can't even record at the mall. That's why I didn't go to see the thing in Paris where you go to the Castle, the Venetian Castle or whatever, because I read online like you can't even bring a tripod in there. So what's the point if I can't even like take a good photo of if I'm gonna be like this the whole time in the Venetian? I'm not gonna take an hour and a half Uber to get there. Oh, the world has changed. I'm obviously gonna hang out in a mall that does allow me to do a freaking TikTok. Like, that's ridiculous. So, ending of the story. When we finished at the Cheesecake Factory, finished walking all around the mall, seeing that kid trying to get banned, I finished vlogging in all the stores. Waiting for an Uber. There's a sign there. It's a new sign. It's never been there before because I've been to this mall so many times. I told you guys. I always stand there and there's never been a sign. Number 1, no inappropriate outfits. I'm like, hoodies are acceptable. That's what it says on the sign. Number 2, no disruptive behavior. So I said to my friend, okay, I could see how I was being disruptive, like doing a TikTok. Okay, I see that now. and then it says like number 9. My friend, he's like pointing it out. He's like, look there, number 9. You can't do a TikTok. And it says, no recording for commercial use, personal use only. I'm not doing commercial use. It would be commercial use if I was like, this is my perfume and I'm selling it, because I wasn't allowed to do that in Egypt or Paris either, in front of the Eiffel Tower or the pyramids. I wasn't able to show my perfume, but I could just be there modeling. That's fine. So, no commercial use. But you can do personal use. So you can technically do a TikTok, but the TikTok is disrupted. So we're theorizing that maybe those kids were doing pranks and like putting it on YouTube or something. And maybe that's why they were kicked out. I mean, I can't imagine those kids. I can't imagine them doing like a freaking TikTok. Okay, so I'm sure those rules are there for the Gen Zers who are basically trying to make extreme videos to go viral. And since you have to go more and more extreme to go viral nowadays, I understand. So now looking back at how the lady talked to me, I was like, oh, she was actually really nice compared to the other people. She could have banned me from the mall. I'm glad I didn't get in trouble, but if I do go back to the mall, I will be doing a TikTok with whoever I'm with. We're just gonna film it quick and run to the restaurant. And hopefully she won't see me. That's ridiculous. Anyways, the world has changed so much because of TikTok. Adults are now banning TikTok. It's just like crazy, like from the mall. And I almost got banned from the mall for dancing in TikTok in the mall. But I know the other malls I really like. I know they don't ban TikTok there, so I'll go to my favorite malls instead. That mall has a lot of Gen Zers. It's just swarming through. I saw them in Christmas. I saw them when I went to see the Wicked movie. I saw them. I wanted to tell my story because I didn't want him to come to my chat 10 years later and be like, remember when you got almost banned from the mall? I want to tell you guys myself instead. Because he did that for my MMR. I was like, oh my god, guys. I'm telling my chat, like, guys, I got 34 LP for this win. He goes, remember when you used to get 12 and lose 25? And I was like, I felt like a slap in the face. So then I just like owned it up and I was like, yeah, guys. And I told him the whole story. I was like, in 2016, I was so happy I got a win one time. And I used to always link out my league to all of my chat, my people in my game in league. And I used to link my stream to people in league. And they came to my chat and they were like, LOL in all caps, minus plus 12 LP, and they laughed at me. Back then, in 2016, I didn't know about MMR, ladder climbing. I knew it was called ladder points, but I didn't understand it. But now, starting 2021 or 2022, I started understanding it, so. Yeah, not letting you guys do that shit to me anymore, so. I'm just coming out and owning all my stuff. And all of the things you think I didn't own yet, I already made a whole bunch of videos about them. And I put them in private in my YouTube, and as soon as you guys talk about it, I'm just gonna release the video. So it's war. It's war. This is delicious, by the way. She knew what was up. She put it in for me. The old people come back, but I'm shocked at how much they disrespect me. I'm like, and how they all tell me that I'm still the same as when they knew me in the past. And I'm like, it's not one person, it's two people. I'm like, I'm completely different. I'm shocked that they're not scared of me. I'm like, oh yeah. The most important part of the video, he was like, my friend told me in the mall, he was like, yeah, people could sue you for recording them. And I was like, well, I guess I'll blur them out. I was making like a little humor joke. And then, so I think pigs basically, people are just waiting for me to get like really famous and viral and then try to sue me for my money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm never gonna tell you guys when I'm rich, so you can't sue me. And if I'm rich, all my money is gonna be in an LLC, so you can't sue me. Have fun, guys. You know, it's just kind of funny if you really listen to somebody, you really can hear all their intentions. He goes, some people don't want to be recorded, but it's 2020 fucking 5. And we're not trying to record you. We're just trying to record ourselves. I thank God somebody's doing it. It was like so difficult vlogging for my birthday, trying to not get him in any frame and like walking like he's walking so you guys know I walk fast. And I'm like, go in front of me, because obviously if he's behind me, he's gonna be in the video. So slow, I'm trying to get the angles, I'm catching up to him. It's just like so hard to vlog with introverts. I don't think I'm ever gonna go on a date with somebody who doesn't allow them to be in my vlog anymore. I had so many of those dates. I mean, it makes me feel so bad. You're just disrespecting all my work. So, if I got 1 million views per video, you still wouldn't want to be in my video? Fake. Also, I banned one person in my channel. Guys, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want you to come to my channel every 6 months to 1 year. Once again, talking to me like you know me. I hate when people do that. You don't know me. You don't support me. You're part of the hater group. You guys know who the haters are. You know who my harassers are. You support them. You play games with them. You guys never play games with me. You never help me. You never donate to me. You never subscribe. You never do anything. So just please leave me alone. So I banned you because you just keep coming back and you don't get a clue. It makes me really uncomfortable every time you come to my channel. Don't do that. You're not welcome in my company. When I was in California dating that guy, I could really tell like who's really not watching my YouTube videos because of the questions they asked me. Like they asked me, oh, how much does your rent cost? And I didn't answer, but it's actually on my YouTube as public knowledge. But very interesting. I'm naturally a suspicious character, so I'm always like, why are people coming back, you know? And what do they want? For the duo, I do want to defend myself. For the iron duo that I was talking about, I do want to defend myself. I did reach out to him to duo. It's probably like the 4th time in my lifetime I did. And I mean, first we met, and then I asked him to duo, and then we did, but it was like weird. And then later on, I asked him to do it again. He said it's not a good idea, and then we duoed again recently. I just want to say something. He actually went into my TikTok DM, and he's the one who was like, hi, I moved to East Coast, call me. And I ignored him. That week was a really hard week for me because I was banned on Twitch on that week. And I thought he was just reaching out to me because I got banned. Because I got another message too from someone else. I don't remember who. But it felt like everyone was coming back just because I was banned, and they were like, happy that I was banned. It was like a weak point for me, so that's when everyone like just tried to like, you know, they try to get me when I'm like weak. So he left that message there, and then I remembered him, and then I was like, oh, I should duo with him. So that's why I reached out to duo with him, because I was pretty much blacklisting, banning him from my life. So just letting you guys know, like, it wasn't, it was him. He's the one who was like, I'm here in the East Coast now. I moved here. Call me. So that's why that message is why I reached out again. So. Also, as I said in my vlog, I knew he wasn't in New York because he said East Coast, and I was so right. Like, he's not anywhere within my vicinity. So, because I think I said it too. Like, I can't imagine like him taking me out on a date. So. Any more drama? I'm just curious, what are you guys doing for the 4th of July? Let me know in the comments.
But the conversation was very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Have a good one.
I like when people threaten my ways of making money. I make money from making videos, and I just felt like it was a huge threat, you know. So every single time I feel like that, I'm just gonna come on here, just make a video about it. So like, people that treat me so differently privately versus like in front of everyone else. And I tell you guys, I'm not doing any private relationships anymore because I get abused a lot. As you can see, I'm telling you guys like what these people are doing behind the scenes. Like that guy who was like, let me fly you out to Georgia. He said it the second time. The first time he was like, let me fly you out to Texas. That was like 3 years ago. He's still doing that. And then like when I freak out and like I get mad and rage on my stream, they act like I'm crazy. And I'm like, you guys are writing all these things. Oh yeah, the most important part for the Iron Duo, in the text messages, he wrote, you play so good, you play Katarina so good. I'm starting to think you're better than me. Sometimes I think you're better than me. But in the Twitch chat, he writes like, I'm so lucky to be playing with a cute streamer. Like, he only writes about my skills in the text message. And then he writes about like low value stuff in the Twitch chat. Like, he never said anything about my skills ever in the Twitch chat. He only wrote it in text messages. By the way, for all the text messages, I didn't reply to any of them. I know you guys don't believe me. I only wrote like, want to play a game? Games, question mark? And I'd be like, okay, I'm on the way, or that's it. And then like, I would only put like hearts on stuff, and he just was talking to himself the whole time. Essay. It was like essay after essay after essay. I didn't even press like on the essays. I think people can't believe I changed that. I don't just like give in and write to all your messages like I used to, you know. I used to stop whatever I'm doing and reply to him in like 3 years ago. But I already told you guys in the podcast how much of a weirdo I think people are who just text upon themselves and act like I'm replying and just keep writing. I hate those people, so. Also, losing a whole bunch of weight feels really good because then you can just eat like a massive amount of food. I'm just surprised about how much people act like I'm not a YouTuber when that's like all that I started off with YouTube. I'm just like, these people are so mean. YouTuber. I've been one for 10 years. What? Oh yeah. Really funny though that they're like, oh yeah, I don't want to be in the video, whatever, the vlog. But how come in 2016 you were complaining that I don't show you in any of my videos and I don't post you on my social media? Also about the ways of making money. So both of those people asked me, so like, what do you do for work? Or how do you make money? What do you do? And I was like, I do Twitch and YouTube. And then 3 years ago, the Iron Duo, he was like, hey, what do you do all day? I'm so curious. And no, he said that this year. He said, what do you do all day? I'm so curious. I'm just curious. I'm gonna respond. I responded in my vlog, which apparently none of them will even see because I'm not even a YouTuber. Okay. 3 years ago, the Iron guy, I was like, I had a job then. I was like, I can't talk right now. I'm at work. And then he goes, I'm at work. Like such like a temper tantrum. Like I can't have a job. Q-Doll can't have a job. And Q-Doll can't be successful. He was like calling me, spamming my phone number while I'm at my job and stuff, like trying to talk to me. And he's like, what do you do? What do you do for work? Do you really work at Hooters? Are you just a cam girl? It's okay if you're a cam girl. I know other cam girls. I was just like, I had a legitimate job, bro. Like, what the fuck? But I didn't tell them what I did, so. They're so mean. They're so mean. And then when I'm on the date, I have to answer. This happened in California too. I have to answer all these questions I don't want to answer. For the California one, I put up my boundaries and he freaked out, but I didn't answer and he freaked out. But then for this one, they asked me like why I broke up with my 7 ex-fiance and stuff like that. I'm like, I told him like some superficial answer, and then I really know he didn't watch my vlogs because he didn't know why. So I was like, okay, I literally say it in all my vlogs, whatever. And in retrospect, I thought about it yesterday. I'm like, I should ask him, like, how come nobody even dating you? Like, I doubt he had a girlfriend. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the interrogation during the date. I'm gonna call this the cute doll skinny rage era. Whenever I'm skinnier, I rage more. It's not because I'm hungry, because I'm eating right now. I have different like hormone levels, I think. I think my body's so small, so I'm really sensitive to all the hormone changes, and it makes me very ragey. Big mad because after the whole birthday thing, he came to my stream that afternoon, and I'm just thinking to myself like, that night, I'm just thinking to myself like, how is he gonna come back from this? Like he never came back to my stream again. He's not even in the viewer list. I'm like, how are you gonna come back from this? You're gonna just tell me that you're busy with work, or you're gonna just do the right thing and just don't come back, right? The right thing for him to do would just be don't come back, because you technically already left. Like, what are you gonna say? You're busy with work? Because you have my phone number, and you were texting me every day for logistics of the date, like what we're gonna wear, whatever. And he was texting me every day a little bit, meaningfully. You have my phone number. He just went straight out, fucking dead blank, silent. And I'm just like looking at him like, for me, that's what happened with the California date as well. I told you guys, he just went completely silent. No more words, no more talking. And it was just like, we were in person, sitting next to each other in a bar, the California situation. And he just went silent. And it was the weirdest, awkwardest thing. It felt like 15 minutes of silence, probably like 10 though. It was the most awkward I've ever been in my life. And around someone too. So this guy pretty much doing the same thing. It's like, for me, it's like weird. It's like, why can't people just have normal functional friendships and relationships instead of being like complete weirdos? You know what I mean? And it was really hard because when I dropped him off at the train station with the intention of like getting him as far away and disengaging from him in my area of my apartment as possible, he literally offered to walk me back. I'm trying to drop you off over here so I could go home and stream, and I was very transparent. I think also people are so surprised that I like my stream so much. I literally was like saying over and over again, yeah, I can't wait to do my birthday stream after. And honestly, my birthday stream like saved my life, honestly, because it's like, I feel like I have something that's like for myself, and people really don't like that. The Iron guy as well. I'm surprised he even acts like I'm a streamer, because I messaged him on Twitch before and he just never responds to those messages. And to reach out to me, he used TikTok to send me a DM, which was weird. I blocked him now, by the way, which is weird. So you guys are all pretending like I'm not on the platforms where you found me on in the beginning. They don't want to see me be successful. They want to shut down my ideas. They don't like when I record. They don't want to be in my vlogs. It's not very supportive. I don't know why the Iron Duo agreed to come back and play with me after he told me it wasn't a good idea the last time I asked him, and why he's telling me that he's in my area when he was really mean to me. And I don't know why, after so many years of silence, that friend took me out for my birthday and then now returned to more silence. So I think the time makes you forget what people did to you, and they come back into like test the waters to see like what they could get away with. I think both those people were completely shocked. I mean, I did slip up and rage at the Iron guy on my stream twice, which made me confirm that I definitely should not be. Look how cute this is. I should definitely not be interacting with him, because if anybody makes you rage, get away from them. I don't care if it's your family member. I don't care whoever it is. Get away from them. That is like a recipe for disaster. Look how they put the cookies on in the behind the locked glass. Okay guys, I'm in a new era. I think I timeline jumped to the future, because I never thought I would live in a world where they lock the cookies. I understood when they locked the razor blades. Then later on they started locking the hygiene products, which was weird, but I understand, I guess. But this, you locking the chocolates, I don't understand. Okay? They lock in the coffee. Oh, it's not locked. I'm so dramatic. Oh, this one's locked. Locking the Oreos. But yeah. I'm like, I hate talking about this. It does make me feel better at the end, but these people are wronging me. They are like emotionally abusing me. And they all trying to like, I don't know why, but I just feel like they that they try to see what they can get from me, and when they realize I'm not gonna give them anything, they just start being bad and like mean and stuff. This looks really good. I can't believe everything is locked though. Yeah, or just ignoring me. But yeah, I'm not gonna give you anything, guys. I'm a girl. You're supposed to give me stuff, okay? So I'm done. Like, I don't know why you guys accepted my thing when I asked you to play. I don't know why you guys came back. I don't know. You know, I genuinely don't know. I always think about like, what was the last thing I did right before, like, did he come back? Because I posted or whatever, and it's nothing. There's no correlation. There's no correlation.
Customer service needed in the hand lotion department.
Oh, the one candy I'm looking for is not here.
Customer assistance needed in the laundry detergent department.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm completely shocked. I'm like just shocked. It's just kind of weird because in the past, like, I would have been hurt. Hashtag hurt doll. But now it's kind of really weird because now it's just really weird because I'm actually like, if I'm not getting even, I'm like really putting my foot down, and I'm my reactions to both of these situations is like, has been insane. I cannot believe that I've been reacting this way, like actually telling on people. I told you guys, if you get bullied, tell on people. They didn't bully me, but what I think what they did is worse than bullying. Okay, we're gonna get this for stream. It's mini cookie bites. I think this would be a really good idea. I think I would like this for my stream. Alright, so I got Twizzlers. I got 2 of them. So I'm gonna eat this on my stream instead of the cookies. I think I have too many cookies. I just don't like them anymore. You guys see I'm not buying them really. It's for me. I told you guys I didn't release this other vlog yet because I'm still editing it, taking out all the copyright in it, so you're gonna see it soon, but it's a really old vlog that I did a couple days ago. Basically, I was like in the grocery store trying to look for a snack, but I don't want to buy the cookies and I don't want to buy Nutella. For me, it doesn't really feel good eating like a lot of cookies. I don't get sick or anything, but it's just like, because I am like so small now, what's gonna happen is I'm actually gonna like, my body is gonna try to eat like my body weight in cookies, which is not viable. So anyways, I got some Twizzlers. I fucking love Twizzlers, always love them. They're one of my favorite candy since forever. I just really love the original one. I would love to try more of them though. I remember I wanted to like try like the rope ones and different ones, and they had like the yellow ones and strawberry, banana, whatever. I tried them all. Yes, I do feel like a savage for like outing these people, but who the hell's gonna put them in their place? Also, for the iron guy, when I stood up to him for the very last time, I knew that wasn't a fight worth fighting. I knew I couldn't win it either. I just had to be sure. But I kind of felt like a vigilante, like I was standing up for all the women that he did so wrong in the past. I feel so bad for them. So I kind of just felt like a vigilante. Like, I kind of got back at him for them. Although I know that's not true. They don't even know who I am, and I know it doesn't mean anything. But still, I've been thinking about that yesterday too. It's like, that's why I felt like fighting, because I felt like nobody fought for them. So yeah, just standing up for a whole bunch of weird causes, like girls who got mistreated and bed rotters who need to get out of bed. But whatever, as long as it's my calling, as long as I feel aligned, I feel good about it. I always used to measure my weight by just looking at my stomach, which is not a good way to measure your weight, because that means you could be gaining weight like on your arms, legs, other places, and the scale will be heavier and you'll be like, WTF. My stomach is like, I have abs and I have not lost weight. The reverse is happening now. I'm losing weight on different parts of my body. So even though my stomach is not like a six-pack, I am less on the scale. I have lost so much weight, guys, from walking every day. It's not every day. It's only like in 1 week, then I lose 2 pounds. And finally, I think it's sustainable. I also, I try to eat, but I get so full. I actually get full. Like, I ate that thing just now, beef patty and the bread. I'm stuffed. And like I said, every day I get more tired walking. I drink a lot more water too. And oh yeah, the last thing is, be more skinny. You need to sleep more. So yesterday, after like a 9-hour stream, I crashed out. I went back to bed, and that was short stream for me. Usually I go like 12 hours. And I woke up at 2 p.m. and I tweeted, "I'm wide awake." Credits to Katy Perry, don't sue me. Not rich yet. And yeah, I tweeted, "I'm wide awake," and then I just did my whole routine effortlessly. So what happens is that the walking makes you tired, makes your muscles tired. It's so hard to do the walk because you're carrying all your body weight on your bones and stuff, all the fat and all the muscles. You feel it just carrying yourself, and it's so heavy, especially if it's like hot, like now, whatever. But then what happens is that when you break down all the fat, your muscles are able to release more energy more easily. So you actually get more energy from the food you eat. You actually gain more energy, because instead of your body just being like, okay, you already had enough, and then just storing it, what happens is that you now are burning it. So now I'm in the burning phase. So like before, in the winter, I was eating a lot of crumble cookies, whatever. Every time I eat more crumble cookies, I was just storing more fat in my body, and it didn't really require much energy. It was just energy storage actually. But now I'm breaking that all down and like burning the fat as energy, and muscles, everything all working out better. I really don't know what I'm gonna do when it gets like winter again. I'm not gonna be one of those people that goes out in the cold with there's ice and snow. I'm not doing it to take a walk. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. But by then I hope I have like a billionaire husband that just buys me Equinox, so I can go to the gym. Because the only gym I go to is Equinox. I know I'm sweating, but I don't care. I'm so grateful that I'm sweating because I finally am able to get up and do this every day, even though it's hard. It's hard. This is hard to do. I make everything look easy. This is hard. I just wanted to turn on my computer and just go play video games today. But finally taking care of my health. So I feel a lot better now. The walks also help me keep up with everything. I I love how different my outfits look on me now. I can see the difference, like in the hip width. I can see the difference. Like it's kind of like less bulging out. It's more smooth now. I can feel the difference. I finally noticed I'm losing weight like on my legs and stuff. And I'm just really happy with the results, to be honest. This journey has been worth it for me. I'm happy I got awakened and just started doing this. It's probably the best change I made in my life. So, yeah. Almost done. To the video games and water. Cold water. Yeah, that's what I'm always afraid of, like if cars back up. It scares me a lot. Just making sure that was for me. Yeah, he was on a bicycle, thank God. I thought it was somebody walking behind me. That's happened before. I was so scared. Okay, overall a good day. Thank you guys for always sticking with me. I love you guys so much. Thank you for always sticking with me. Okay, it's time to wrap this vlog. Bye! So, he tried to out me for my electric. He wrote in my Twitch chat, he was like, oh, I know your apartment is probably so hot because you don't turn the AC on. And I felt so bad, okay? So basically what's happening is like people are coming back to my chat from years ago and using old data and old knowledge about me to try to talk like they know me, whatever. I changed so much. And it was funny because in the same stream, I said like out loud to him and everyone, I said, oh yeah, actually, it's actually really cold tonight. And it was like summer, it was just a few days ago. I was actually really cold tonight, so I actually turned on my heat. So what happened was, years ago, my electric bill used to be so high. So I used to just like wear a lot of hoodies in the winter. I used to be freezing. Even though I had a nice apartment, I had 2 balconies, and the balcony would leak. The temperature would transfer through the glass, and I would be, whatever temperature is outside, I would really feel it inside the apartment. My electric bill in my last apartment was like over $400. And I was like barely using anything. So it was really expensive. So I used to conserve a lot more energy back then just by changing my outfits. But I changed now, and I never used to use AC in the summertime because back then I used to genuinely like the outside temperature. So I used to open all my balcony windows and the balcony door, both balconies, and just let the air come in all summer, even in the night. And yeah, even in the night I used to leave the windows open. So I always had perfect temperature in my apartment, but he shamed me to act like how I don't pay for my electric or whatever, like how I'm like cheap about my electric. But he doesn't know me at all because I use so much heat. And I think people, they would not even believe it, like, because I told them like, no, I have the heat on. Right now it's like 80 degrees in my apartment. It doesn't really go higher than that. I tried to make it go higher. People, they're always like, oh, you look cold. like when it was winter and I used to be wearing these outfits, they're like, oh, you look cold right now. And I'm like, no, I'm actually really hot. I'm actually really hot. So like all this shade people be throwing at me with like little tiny information they knew, you know, back then, it's just like, he's like, oh, you don't have the AC on. But I told you guys in the previous podcast that my apartment is actually really cold because the building has their AC on and so do all my neighbors, and it comes in from under the door. So everything just came full circle. That's all I have for now. Okay, guys, thank you for sticking with me. I just had to throw in that last tidbit there while I close off that topic. I want to say, which is pretty obvious, is I went all around the world vlogging, recording, doing TikToks, and I was fine. And now I come back into this little tiny world that near the mall where I live, and it's like, oh, there's no recording. You can't do a TikTok. Like, this is not real. This is not real reality. It's just like a whole bunch of haters, small-minded people. It's like, this is not real.